Attention to detail is so important when you're applying to banking.
If you have a lot of simple mistakes in there, that's going to reflect very, very poorly on your attention to detail. And as an analyst in investment banking, I can tell you that attention to detail is something very important.
Everyone likes fitness and reading and travelling and stuff. So it's very noticeable when people have interesting extracurricular activity and stuff they've actually achieved.
It's tough to sort of sell yourself, but I think that's one of the key things that you need to do.
So you need to be able to demonstrate that you can work in a team, and it doesn't matter what kind of team. It might be sports, it might be music, it can be absolutely anything. It's about demonstrating those skills.
People who go the extra mile to really understand the division they're applying to and why they think they might be suited tend to come across incredibly well.
Beyond that, the networking events on campus are really, really important. If you can get noticed, if you can talk to people, demonstrate that you're interested, it does get fed back.
At interview, what we look for is definitely a thought process around why they want to do the job.
You need to be able to talk confidently about things you've done, and that's something you can practice. You don't even have to practice saying it to someone. You just need to practice articulating what you've done and what you've learned from it. It's really important too.
Make sure that you are really on top of current affairs.
And that means reading newspapers, magazines that you understand. I always say read The Economist is much better than the Financial Times if you're doing an arts undergrad, because The Economist is easily digestible and easy to read.
It's important to be able to back up your interests with knowledge to demonstrate that you really are interested.
As in my own case, I knew how to run the interviewer through a DCF, a discounted cash flow analysis.
If you're interested in macro stuff, you want to know what's going on, say, in the Eurozone at the minute. If you're really interested in going into equities, then you need to know what's going on with at least some of the big companies in the FTSE and the S&P.
Part of preparation is thinking of some questions. It comes across very well when you've got some genuine questions to ask.
I think the biggest mistakes that people make in interviews is they feel they have to please the interviewer at every question. It's okay to say you don't know.
Try to bring up interesting details about yourself. It doesn't have to be something very impressive, but just something unique that distinguishes you a bit.
And I also try to ask some questions that they probably weren't asked before. For example, I asked them how their job had changed before and after the crisis.
At the end of the day, I think what made it successful for me was really just seeing it as a conversation.
You've got the ability to do well in any interview. It's just a matter of practice.
The single critical one is never to lose sight of the wood for the trees, by which I mean it's very easy to get caught up in one single task or caught up in apparent competition to be the best.
The balance between doing your work, talking to people, working on group projects and things is really, really difficult, and you've just got to throw yourself into it.